Heading into your upcoming weekend, it's going to be all things heat. Temperatures are going to be on the rise. There is a heat advisory today and tomorrow. We're already at 92 degrees in the metro area. Plenty of sunshine. It feels like 106 degrees. It's going to be hot and very muggy today and tomorrow. Here's the heat advisory on tap for today and for Friday because our feels like temperatures could climb to maybe 112 degrees. So some scorching August heat on tap through the rest of the week and into the upcoming weekend. There's still going to be a chance of some spotty rain. We are seeing some spotty showers now along the coast and down the bayou. One thunderstorm moving through Thibodaux with some soaking downpours and some lightning within that thunderstorms. Spotty showers for Terrebonne Parish into parts of Lafourche as that storm drifts to the east. So we'll have spotty showers and a few thunderstorms today. Pretty hit or miss, lots of sunshine and a few clouds in between. Our actual temperatures will get to the low to mid 90s this afternoon, and then we'll see temperatures back down in the 80s by this evening. So it will be warm and muggy into tonight. Like I mentioned, our feels like temperatures, our heat index can easily get above 110 degrees, maybe up to 112 today and tomorrow. And same goes for the upcoming weekend as our high pressure builds in and our pattern starts to change. So the high pressure will give us some hotter temperatures heading into the upcoming weekend. I'll show you that in just a moment. First, I want to time out a few of these showers. Throughout the course of the afternoon, we'll see some spotty rain, especially on the south shore, maybe a couple isolated showers on the north shore into the afternoon and early evening. By later tonight, things wind down. We should be pretty quiet overnight and mostly dry, maybe one little shower overnight. And then tomorrow, much of the same. We'll have a few scattered showers and storms tomorrow throughout the afternoon and into the early part of the evening, maybe a couple soaking downpours, but showers will be on the move going into the next few days. So at least we'll have a chance for some spotty rain around to go along with the scorching heat coming up through the weekend. Now out in the tropics, we are watching Tropical Storm Erin in the western Atlantic, and one area to watch in the southern Gulf, Invest 98, has a low chance of tropical development, just trying to sneak in there as an area of moisture. This low pressure is going to quickly move into South Texas and eastern Mexico by tomorrow, so it's not going to have enough time to develop, which is good news. But a little bit more moisture headed for parts of South Texas for tomorrow, so they'll see a little bit more rain associated with that. No impacts for us along the northern Gulf Coast. That high pressure builds in this weekend, gives us the heat. We'll hang on to some moisture. That's why we'll still have a few spotty showers around here at home into the next several days. Now, Tropical Storm Erin is set to strengthen. Right now, it has winds of 60 miles per hour. It will likely become a hurricane by tomorrow, and then eventually is set to become a major hurricane by this weekend as it moves north of the Caribbean islands. Now, early next week, it's still anticipated to take this northerly turn, but there's still a lot to watch. So even if, things are looking favorable that it's going to stay away from the United States, which it does now, things can still change. So if you live along the East Coast, certainly something to pay attention to as things could change in the coming days. But we're watching the steering currents, the upper pattern. So there's the high pressure in the central and southern U.S. giving us the heat going into the next week. And then we're going to watch this trough off the northeast, and that trough is what's going to help direct Erin towards the north and then eventually more towards the northeast going into later next week. So the timing of that upper trough is going to play a big part in how much Erin can drift to the west, and we don't want that to happen. So we're going to watch that closely. So far, the trends are good that it does stay more towards the north, more towards the northeast later next week and misses the U.S., but still not set in stone forecasts just yet. Now, the impacts from this so far, we can say across the Caribbean islands, across the eastern seaboard, there's going to be some big waves from Erin. So rip currents, beach hazards, big waves along the eastern seaboard expected going into the weekend into next week. So we'll watch Erin closely. But for us here at home along the Gulf Coast, no tropical concerns for us over the next week. Just a lot of heat, a lot of humidity. Temperatures are going to surge into the upper 90s this weekend. It'll feel like up to 112 in the coming days, and we'll keep that chance for a few spotty showers and storms.